Hello, good morning, my LinkedIn family. I hope you're doing well and enjoying your time. So, today I promise to do a LinkedIn Live uh, to review few LinkedIn profiles of those people who will join me here today and just to help them understand how their LinkedIn is doing. So, who is with me today? Can you, if you just share uh, your location, uh, I will, I'll be happy to share your name. Okay, okay. So, Akwan, Muhammad Arshad, yes, Haris, Umer, uh, Nirlipta. Hey, Robert, my friend Robert from the US. Hello, coach. How are you, Robert? Thanks for joining in. Uh, Walid from UAE. Kwan, yes. Murtaza, hi. Hello, Umar. Arshad, hello. How are you? Yes, Numan, how are you? Saad, thank you very much for joining in. Manan, I hope you're well. Jib Jamali, Jamil from Lahore. Zahir, Richard, thanks for joining in. Who else? There's so many people joining in. Hi Zahir from Turkey, beautiful Turkey. Who else? Hey Raj, hey Amnath. Oh, sorry if I misspell your name, please don't mind. Atman Bat. Hamza, how are you? Mudassir Saab, how are you? Great to see you, Mudassir. Great person to follow on LinkedIn. Please follow him. Nisam, Samir, uh, Kushal, Akib, hello. Hello Adnan, how are you from Islamabad? My dear friend Adnan. Follow him too, he's great. Abrar, Lailpur or Faisalabad, yeah. Hamza, Karachi. Sam Zafar, Samia Zafar. I always call you Sam, I don't know why. Samia joined us from Toronto. She is again another good friend, a great person to follow. She is a resume writing expert, so she's a resume writer and an interview coach. You must follow her for your resume needs. Hello, Khurram. Hello, Madiha. Hello, Sakshi. Hello, Saira. Hi, Naveed. Hello, Akib. Uh, Kanat. Kolkata. Samir, yes. Hello, Sahar. All right, so I see quite a few people joining in today for this session, and Ghair Chaudhary joining in. Hello, Ghair from Mississauga, I believe you're in Mississauga, yeah. Uh, Hello, Pardeepa. Thanks for joining in. Uh, Farzana, Sanjay, thank you very much. Uh, Mohammed Ashraf. So now, as people are joining me for this live session, I welcome you all. My name is Hamad Siddiqui. I know some of you already follow me, and those who do not follow me, you can start following me and build your knowledge about LinkedIn. Uh, Interestingly, I see a lot of people are joining in from South Asia. LinkedIn is never a focus in South Asia. People treat LinkedIn the way this user treats it. I don't know who this user is, which means that his LinkedIn features are shut. I mean, I can't see the name, I can't see the picture. For me, this is just nothing, right? So this is one example of how people treat LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a very different animal. We all are, hello Nam, we all are used to of social media platforms such as Facebook, such as Instagram, such as Snapchat, where you don't really have to do much. You have a profile, and that profile is good enough for you to just represent you. Whereas on LinkedIn, hello, whereas on LinkedIn, you have to present your professional profile. Whether you are looking for a job, you want to become an influencer, or you are doing B2B business, for instance. In all those cases, you have to, Walaikum Salam, you have to really uh, make a profile that represents you. Now, LinkedIn is supposed to be the platform where professionals connect with professionals. So there has to be a strategy behind creating a LinkedIn profile. But as we all are so used to of creating a profile on um, on other platforms such as Facebook and Instagram, we don't really put in a lot of effort in learning how LinkedIn can really help us. And I would like to quote my, well, he's one of the biggest influencers in South Asia, Sohaib Hassan, based in Dubai, and he always says, LinkedIn is the gold mine of opportunities. Gold mine of opportunities. Now, how do we mine that gold mine is in our hands. What does it mean? It means that it's a different animal. It has to be treated differently. Yeah. So when it has to be treated differently, you need to learn how to use LinkedIn. It is not an automatic thing. So you just don't create a profile and that profile starts working for you or starts giving you the benefit that you want. Now, most of us who have a LinkedIn profile, we don't really understand how important that training could be for them to make the best use of LinkedIn profile. And why should they invest money into taking that training program? Now, uh, there are again certain cases where you can buy a training from Udemy, you can buy a training from other sources, but the benefit of a group training where a coach works with you is definitely much higher than listening to someone who is just sharing his or her knowledge without sharing the in-depth technical stuff and responding to your questions. So that's the basic difference between working with a coach and uh, maybe trying to learn from pre-recorded sessions. So that's one thing. So the best part of this whole scenario is that LinkedIn has is growing fast. It has 800 million users already, and the features that are focused on job search, features that are focused on B2B business, and features that are focused in creating your profile as an influencer and attract business. So if we are not taking the full benefit of LinkedIn, we must not blame it. So most of the people who come to me for LinkedIn coaching, when I evaluate their LinkedIn profiles, their profiles is generally pretty dormant. They try to do things, some of them, not everyone, and they think that their LinkedIn is active. But when you take a deeper dive in it, I always find that LinkedIn is almost dormant. Now, treat treat LinkedIn as a search engine. Now, this what search engine does. So, Sayyid Walid Wasi, you are asking a good question, and your question is, can I get profile review, sir? Yes, this is what it is, but you have to stay with me, and you have to understand, uh, even after my review, what are you going to do? What will be your next step as a LinkedIn user? That's really important. Just taking a review will not work. I will try to review few profiles today because I have already about 40 45 people in the pipeline, and there may be other joining in. So stay with me, and I'm giving you a coaching session free of cost. So those who will stay with me will benefit, and I will randomly pick few profiles and try to evaluate those profiles with them. So one thing is really, really important that I really wanted to say now. If anyone who is interested in taking to the next level, which means that once I have evaluated few profiles, obviously, if there are 40 people, I won't be able to evaluate all 40 profiles, but I will evaluate few profiles definitely. That is the objective of this session, and I will keep running these sessions. That is the plan. That after every uh, 10 or 15 days, I will run these sessions for people to help them understand where their profile stands. So, Waleed, while I am giving you these some of the ideas, giving ideas to everyone, can you please look at two things in your profile? Number one, how many views did your profile get in last 90 days? Number two, how many connections you have? Just these two, and just write in the post, and I will pick it up. Now, if you really want to do go to the next level, then you have to start thinking about that next level now. And with 800 million people, what LinkedIn suggests is less than 5% people understand how LinkedIn works. So all these 45, 44 people who are with me, maybe about two or three would understand how LinkedIn works, right? And maybe about 1% people use it effectively, which means either you want to look for a job, or you are selling your products or services online, or you want to become an influencer. You have to treat LinkedIn as a search engine. Now you have a profile, so think about it. You have a seed and you have some soil. You sow that seed in that soil, and you wait 2 to 3 weeks for germination. The seed germinates. Now what happens? Now when your seed germinates, uh, as people have started telling me the numbers, I have to write it down. Israj, now I have to. Can you please also tell me what is your objective on LinkedIn? Uh, so when it starts germinating or it germinates, then you have to feed it. Yeah, you have to provide sunlight. You have to water it. This is exactly the same formula for your LinkedIn. Once, okay, near the link dash is 399, 2K connections. I know, Israj, I have it, but you have to tell me what is your objective on LinkedIn. Okay, and Waleed says 97 views, 207 connections. I don't think, Waleed, I need to even go a little bit further on this. Your profile is weak, which means that you are actually getting one view a day on your profile. People are not landing onto your profile. If your profile is not visible, if it is not searchable, you have low views, yeah, and your searchability is weak. These are some of the things that people don't understand. So recruiters cannot search you. People looking for your services cannot search you because they're searching for things, right? Umar Farooq, you have to be committed. what I feel at the moment, and let me be very frank with you, you are not committed. You don't seem to be committed, right? Your objective is to get clients for your freelancing services, but you have to be committed to yourself. Khalif Mirza Saab, I can't. 9 views, Khalif, only 9 views. Can you please correct it? With 3,289 connection, 9 views doesn't make any sense. 497 views. Now, what I'm saying is that this is a very basic parameter that I'm giving you. So I don't have access to your profile, which means I don't have a login and password of your profile. But what I'm trying to help you with is this is how you should look at it. Your views is a mix of people who are searching for a certain profile and land on your profile and your own connections. Based on certain things, they would probably look at your profile. And then it has to be your network. And as we say, our network is our net worth. This net worth really needs to expand. But how? Akwan says 400 views, 3,340 followers, almost dormant profile. Anybody who has less than 1,000 views onto their profile is dormant. It requires optimization. It requires a lot of work on it. Now, what is your objective? Your objective is 200, Syed Adil Hussain, 6,500 connection, 205 views, dormant profile. Very simple. So I've given you the formula. You can evaluate it yourself. Amar Shah, 284 views, 8,000 connections, dormant profile. Now, this means what? This means that you need to really do a lot on your profile, or you need someone to help with you. Garir, I know 383 views and 6K profile is also very low, very, very low. You are looking for recruitment opportunities. People should start looking at you. So what recruiters do? Recruiters, headhunters, HR professionals, if they're looking for candidates, their job is to uh, look for. So the priority is to look in at LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is the platform where they can find these professionals, right? And what they use is something called a tool which LinkedIn provides to recruiters. This is called LinkedIn Recruiter. It's a tool which is integrated with LinkedIn, and what they do based on the criteria they have, they start searching for people. Now, if your profile is dormant, if your profile is not focusing a certain uh, industry or a certain target, then your profile, the opportunity or chances of your profile appearing onto search is minimal. Now, Israj, you have two objectives. Objective one is that you want to offer your freelancing services, and number two is to help LinkedIn community uh, with your knowledge, right? For developers, newbies, this is great. Now, this is your objective, and this is your probably the end goal, and the starting point is here where you are. What you all need is Adnan. Yeah, please tell me how many views you have and how many followers you have, and I will just simply give you right response right away. Lumna 480, 284 views, 1,700 connections. Very, I mean, as I said, as I told you, a profile is dormant. It's called dormant profile. Now, as I go along and pick few profiles and take a deeper dive on those profiles, uh, just think about it. If your profile is not searchable, if people cannot search your profile, do you think you can ever get any benefit from LinkedIn? Yes or no? If so, listen to this question. If your profile is not searchable, do you think you will ever get any benefit of your profile? Mohsen Raza, 484 views, 3,336 connections, 484 views, 90 days, maybe how many? 1.3 day, 3 views a day. That's it. So the issue is not with the LinkedIn. Issue is with your strategy. Issue is with your strategy. Now, Umar Farooq says 400 connections, 134 views. You can imagine yourself. Can you sell your products? Because you are not really focusing on to building your targeted network and building the profile so that your profile could be searched. If your profile cannot be searched, you will land onto this issue. Okay. And Ghari, if as I recall, when you came to Canada, you worked on your profile for some time, and you actually got opportunities through LinkedIn. So at times, okay, Suleiman says LinkedIn is overrated. I mean, think about it. Think about it. It is underutilized because we don't know how to use it. Like your profile, Suleiman, at the moment, because I am looking at you from my StreamYard, your picture is not visible. I cannot see your picture. Now, this is one of the features that LinkedIn has provided you, right? You have blocked that feature onto your LinkedIn profile so that publicly your picture is not available. Now, tell me, okay, this is another question before I jump onto, because we have another 20 minutes, 25 minutes. For your specific questions, if you have any specific questions after I review few profiles. Now, another question that I would like you to respond is that do you have a LinkedIn strategy? Yes or no? I mean, let's be frank about it. I'm giving my time. Okay. Now, another LinkedIn user, I don't know who this person is because his profile or her profile is blocked completely. Um Hello, Sadaf. How are you? Um, okay. So, Abir says 1279 connection, 270 views, 653 post views. No, Abir, the posts, and this is like a complex thing. Uh, my question is that you have a LinkedIn strategy. Okay, Adil says he has a LinkedIn strategy. Adil, what is your LinkedIn strategy? Would you like to come and talk to me now? I can give you or anybody who says has a LinkedIn strategy. I would like to invite you right now with me to talk to me live. Who is interested? I've got Ghulam Mustafa, Syed Adil Hussain, Sadaf Numan, Bilal, Humera, Lubna, they all say that they have a strategy. Who would like to come and talk to me right now? I will be happy to bring you as a guest and we will discuss it, what that strategy means. Who would like to come in? Okay, now you have displayed your picture, Suleiman, which means now think about it. There may be so many things in there that you may not have activated or may not have used. Okay, a lot of people do not really have LinkedIn strategy. I work with people globally. Ghulam Mustafa, you want to come in? Okay, just hold on a moment, and I will let's bring one person because that will make it more exciting because now you will be able to see exactly what I. So Ghulam Mustafa, can you quickly email me, like inbox me? Just quickly send me a message, just any message, because it will be otherwise difficult for me to spot you onto this live session. Can you? If you can't, then I'll have to search for you. Ghulam Mustafa. Okay, I think I can probably find you. Yes, Ghulam Mustafa. Okay. Now, Ghulam Mustafa, I'm sending you an invite. I'm sending you an invite right now, but you only have uh, 3 minutes to join me. Otherwise, it will be a waste of time. So yeah, but just click on this link and join me, and I will then discuss it with you, and and this is great. So now, in the meantime, as a lot of people are engaged and they are really interested in those reviews, I will now randomly pick few people and let's see who. Probably somebody who has asked a question. So it will. I'll have to review. See, the thing is that because LinkedIn does not give you a direct access to live, live has to be you have to broadcast live through an external platform, which makes things a little bit more challenging for people. Okay, there is she's a lawyer. Her name is Sadaf Noman. So I'm just quickly picking her up as someone. So I'm kind of reviewing your profile, Sadaf. If you are with me, your profile has no branding. Your profile has no keywords. Well, just one small keyword, which is not really, which is a very broad keyword. Your about summary is highly underrated, and you have presented yourself not as a lawyer but as a freelance writer, uh, whereas your skills are totally different from what you try to project. And I can't see. Just a moment. Okay, so your last activity was a month ago. I mean, frankly speaking, you will never be able to get anything out of LinkedIn, which is the reality. Okay, so let me see if I could take one more person. Um, okay, who comes up? I'm just randomly picking people up. Okay, we have Karan Mukherjee. Karan Mukherjee from West Bengal, India. Um, Karan, I don't know what kind of views you have on your profile. You have tried to build it up. Uh, I would think your keywords, there are maybe a couple of keywords that are okay. Using emojis in your headline would not help. Your branding is not the way it should be. Your picture doesn't follow the LinkedIn's guidelines. What else? I can see LinkedIn. Sorry, keyword. Um, yeah. So you've given a thumbs up to Tisha Chapman. She's a friend from Dubai, but your profile is pretty. So it is not about writing the profile. See, this is a misconception. It is not about writing the profile. It is about optimizing the profile. And writing and optimizing are two different things. Writing a resume is a different thing. Doing an ATS resume is a different thing. So now because I sent an invite uh, to this gentleman, but he is not coming online, which is okay. Um, okay, so frankly speaking, I mean I've got tons of requests coming in, which I will. So I've done two reviews already. So Khan, I'm sorry, your profile is not optimized. It's written nicely, but that does not mean it is optimized also. Okay, and these are two different things. Murtaza, I can because your profile is just popping up in front of me. Let me see. if I could quickly pick it up. Uh, um, I can already see that all these issues that I just spoke um, are valid for you. Yeah. So, it's hardly optimized. It's hardly optimized, inactive profile. You've been working at AKU, um, but again, all the features that should be there are not optimized. So that's you done. Let's see who else. Uh, Sandeepa, I'm reviewing your profile because your profile is popping up now in front of me. You are in Houston. You're a Salesforce uh, administrator. Uh, and why do you have a follow button instead of a connect button? Um, you have very few followers. Um, yeah, look at your branding. Your branding is so um, your branding has to be sharp. Like, your branding has to be properly, like, designed. Your picture is okay. I won't call it a bad picture, but if you zoom it a little bit, it will be better. But if you, I mean, no activity in the past 90 days, what do you think? LinkedIn is going to help you? Never. It will never help you. You need to understand that LinkedIn is a search engine. You really need to work with it so it helps you. Okay, it will never ever directly. If you create a profile and expect something will happen to you, it will never happen to you. Okay, there has to be a strategy behind it. Now, those people who said they have a strategy, they have not shared their strategies with me on LinkedIn. Um, Umair Mushtaba, your profile is popping up in front of me. I will just quickly review that profile. Yeah, useless profile. So I want to be very straightforward with you rather than mixing my words. Uh, it has nothing in it, right? It has nothing in it. You are following some great people that I can see. I've got 38 mutual connections with you, but just following these people would not help you in your goals. So if you're looking at goals, if you really want to grow on LinkedIn and use LinkedIn as your stepping stone, you have to invest time and money to learn LinkedIn and to implement those ideas, which apparently you are not doing at the moment, Umair. So, and I'm sure you won't mind. I have to be straight and quick on things. So let's see who is um, popping up in Uzaf. Um, Uzaf's profile is popping up in front of me. Um, you have done some work on your profile, but hardly any activity on the profile. So again, if you have a profile uh, which really does not attract any views, um, you cannot really expect a lot uh, from LinkedIn. And let me see. Uh, Simon Tabassum, very good question, outstanding question. Let me say, you have asked, does being a premium member and free member make a difference for search appearance? No, it is like, and I keep giving this example. You invest $40 a month on your LinkedIn profile by and buying a premium account, and it is like renting a shop in a very expensive mall and not putting in any commodities. So you don't have any product to sell onto that shop. You will never be attracted. You are just throwing that money into LinkedIn's kitty. LinkedIn is happy to take that money because that's their business. Now, unless you don't optimize your profile, unless you don't unless you don't keep it active, it will not help you. Abir is asking for a, so she, I mean, she has sent me a direct message, so it just popped up. Let me just quickly see. Again, what is your direction? I mean, what is your direction, Abir? Um, you're a freelancer, you're an engineer. What exactly do you want to do? Um, I just saw your one of the posts that you have. Um, this is fine, but hardly any engagement. There are some engagement on the other post, but you see there is no consistency, and the lack of consistency is because there is no strategy. So if you don't have any strategy, then there is an issue. uh, Nirlipta, your profile is popping up, so let me just quickly see that one. Again it's the same thing, lack of branding. um, Yeah, so Nalipta, I mean, I don't think you can achieve your goals if you're looking for job opportunities. This is what I understand as a business analyst, or as a business, yeah, as a business analyst. There will be extreme limitations to your profile. Believe me, this is uh, this is just you're just commenting on, yeah. So you have no study. I mean, if you are happy the way you are at the moment, that's fine. But what will happen, uh, you know, when you would need to connect with people? Okay, now because now people are sending me. Um, okay, Abrar Ahmed, I mean, you are a qualified supply chain professional, FMCG planning expert. Optimization is not a jargon. Optimization means getting things done the way it should be done, right? So Nalipta, I mean, there are options. Okay, I will just look at few profiles that I have. Then I will also help you think through. So my objective as a LinkedIn coach and as an expert who does LinkedIn profile optimization is to first help you understand what the issues are. If you don't really know what the issues are, you will never even consider uh, looking at those issues or trying to kind of find best way to approach, right? Now this question is great. I would take it as a great question, Abrar. Optimization means best utilization of your resources, and in this case your resource is LinkedIn, and the amount of time that you're going to invest in it, and the strategy you have. That's, if you know how to best utilize it, you have actually optimized it. As simple as that. If you have any other question, I'll be happy to respond. But this is not a jargon. This is just a very simple English word. Um, Aksa Khan, I mean, I can already see your profile is not optimized. Sayed Adil, um, I mean, of course, your profile is not optimized. Uh, Naveed Imran, you have also directly requested me. So, I mean, the thing is that if your profile is not optimized, Ijaz Hassan Saab, thank you very much for joining in. Ijaz Saab is a senior career professional from Saudi Arabia, and I respect him a lot, a great person and great inspiration for many people. Um, now, now let's go to the next point. I've reviewed quite a few profiles. I'm already in this session for almost 40 minutes. What do you want to do? What you really want to do? I've kind of told almost everyone is um, that there is an issue. There is certain issue with your profiles. Some profiles have more issues than the others. Now, what do? You only have few options to decide from. You invest time, learn how to have it optimized. Now, Shiraz Ali is pumping me with with request. Um, with request. So if I could find him on this on my profile, then I will quickly go and look at it. But I can still you see there are certain things that you have this gut feeling when you have been doing it professionally for so many years. Uh, you have that gut feeling. No, thank you, Abrar. It's such a pleasure. If you think I could add any value to your profile, then that will be good. Mohsen Raza Saab, I think I've already responded to you. I've already responded to you. I have sent you my ebook. I'm not sure if you have downloaded it. It's a paid, of course. Everything, nothing. There are certain things that are free. There are certain things that are not free in this place. So what knowledge that I have given you, and I'll keep giving you, is information and knowledge that I'm investing my time in giving you. But what is your strategy? Whether you really want to go ahead and do something to help your profile uh, improve, and your strategy to make it active and make it targeted. If you have 50,000, well, we can't be 3,000 connections. Thank you, Raphael Chaudhary. Thank you very much. Now, Raphael is a top class technology expert based uh, only about 5 kilometers from where I live. So, Raphael, thank you very much for joining in. Um, yeah, but you see, your profile now, somebody like you is saying that your profile is not optimized. But you have been in there for so long that do you really, I mean, you may still need, because if you want to grow and project yourself as a subject matter expert, you may still need to optimize it, right? Um, but if you are happy the way you are, that's fine too. But if you are not really getting any benefit from the opportunities that are out there are 24 million job opportunities, for instance, on LinkedIn. This is LinkedIn's data. This is not my data. Where do you stand? I mean, in India, for instance, those people uh, who are um, uh, who are in India, my friends who are in India, they I can tell them that they have a full-fledged LinkedIn office in India. Now, why LinkedIn has to have an office in India, right? Think about it. Because this is the market where people are. This is because people are actually expanding. And I can now find Shiraz. They're expanding, and they're actually, so when LinkedIn is investing into a territory, why are we not investing in our profile? Shiraz Ali, I can quickly tell you, you only have 22 connections. Uh, you have no strategy. I don't think you're going to achieve any results of your LinkedIn profile. So Abrar, I can quickly go back. So you have some keywords there. You have no branding. You have so your about is not optimized. You have no content strategy. I mean, all this is part of the optimization process. Okay, so it's just because we don't really understand what it means, we get confused. We try to treat LinkedIn as any other platform, like on Facebook. You don't need optimization, right? You do not need to target anybody. But think about it. Facebook is not getting you jobs, is it? Maybe to some people, yes. But LinkedIn is a purely professional platform where you can connect with professional people, and your one connection may get you the next level job, right? So this is what it is. Like I was with my client like last evening. I'm just telling you this. This is an interesting story. He is a banker, a very seasoned banker, migrated to Canada and found a job. Now, the job is not according to his experience. Now, he wants to expand. the only possibility for him to expand is using LinkedIn. So he came to me and I worked on his LinkedIn profile. I optimized it. He's now taking my coaching program also because now he wants to use it effectively so that he keeps growing. Within literally 1 week of efforts, he is connected to two CEOs in credit union. Now, credit union, if those of you who understand, is like a bank. So he's connected to these two CEOs and very, very targeted. Now, randomly sending out invites, which Walid is already doing. Now, how many? So you're sending out, Walid, a question here. You are sending out 100 invites every day. Okay, only 15% are accepting. Now, first of all, whether you're growing your targeted uh, community or not, number one, and why would somebody connect with you? These are some of the questions that come under strategy. Now, again, as I say, just okay every week, even if you're doing, what I say is that if you have to have that strategy in place so that you can achieve results out of your LinkedIn profile. So what I did today is I tried to help Asifa Amjad. You are constantly messaging me, and let me just uh, see if I could find you. If I can't find you, I won't be able to uh, review your profiles. But if I could find you, I will give a quick review. Okay. Okay, I can find you. Okay, right. Uh, Now the biggest mistake on your profile, biggest ever mistake on your profile, Asifa, you're looking for a job and you have headlines saying open to opportunities. Now, do you think a recruiter will be able to search you? Never ever recruiter will be able to search you. Now, you have also activated your creator mode. Now, do you know what creator mode means? Okay, so Asifa, I hope I've responded to you. Now think about it. You have a profile and you cannot use your profile effectively. And all those who are saying, please review my profile, obviously I have my limitations. I have reviewed about 10 profiles already. Now, what is next? Even if I have reviewed your profile, what do you want to do? I've reviewed 10 profiles. What do you want to do? Well, where do you want to go from now? So now listen very carefully. Just wait a minute. Just wait a minute. I know all of you who are asking me to review your profile. You are not really sure what your profile is. So I've given you a basic formula. Your basic formula to see if your profile is performing or not is look at your profile views. If your profile views in 90 days are less than 1000, you have an issue. Your profile is not visible or not searchable. Number one. Number two is if you are not targeting your industry connections, if you're not building your network properly, you have a major issue. Okay. Remember this terminology: G go, garbage in, garbage out. You have garbage in your connections, you will always receive garbage. So unless you do not have a targeted strategy is to build your network and then connect with that network effectively to present yourself as a subject matter expert, things will not happen. Okay. Fahad, which is optimized today. Yes, there were a couple of profiles. I think this supply chain person has done some work on it, but usually pretty weak profiles, very weak profiles. And you don't even need to listen to me anymore, right? I've already given you the idea, the basic concept of a LinkedIn profile. And all of you who are with me, Ozef, I think I've already responded to you. I sent you a DM some time ago, Ozef, and I explained exactly about your profile, and I can even check when was it. Um, yeah, so I've already done it, right? Mohsen Raza is sending me a direct message. Um, okay, so you have used someone to write your profile. I can quickly tell you, but your keywords are So somebody has done some work on your profile, but has missed out on so many things, which is your picture is not appropriate. You have done something on your about summary, but how easy it is to read. Is it optimized? It is the first para optimization is done or not? Um, uh, just giving another quick thing, quick browse to your profile. You have no content strategy. So I mean, you see, it's what I see is that you can claim that you have got it optimized. Uh, Fahd Hassan, I can't find your profile, so I need to find your. If I can find your profile, I will quickly do a review. Um, Adnan, okay. So Adnan, since your profile is right in front of me, Fahd is not. But let me see Fahd if I could find your profile. But what my nobody is responding to my question. I have reviewed so many profiles. What do you want to do now? Where do you want to go? Go back again, come back and join my again session uh, in a month or so and ask me these questions. What did you tell me? How many profile views did you get in the past 90 days, please? And yeah, Fahd, I found you. Adnan, again, you are in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. Um, okay, no, absolutely not. Your profile is absolutely, I mean, it's so badly done. It is like, it's so badly done. I'm sorry. So because I want to be straightforward, right? It has no branding, picture, keywords, everything is, picture is there, but that's not appropriate. You're an accountant, you've done a bit of cut and paste from your resume and put it in your about summary. So, when somebody, a recruiter, somewhat accidentally lands on your profile, everything matters. Everything matters. Mustafa has joined me. Mustafa, can you please turn on your camera? I've just, uh, yeah. So Mustafa, so thank you very much. You have
Then
just,
how you?
what is your objective? Why do you want to be on LinkedIn?
So basically, I want to show the world that what I'm doing right now, but mostly for the job. If there is any possibility in the future, so I was the one person should know very firstly.
Okay, so let me just quickly uh, find you. Hello, Mustafa.
I'm very active user by the way.
Sorry.
I'm very active user. I don't have LinkedIn or sorry, I don't have Instagram or Facebook in my phone, but
Okay.
LinkedIn is on my desktop.
Okay. Let me just quickly see. You claim, I mean, so I hope you won't mind. I'm just asking
No,
you this.
no, no.
Okay.
Right away.
Um, you claim that you are an active user, but your last post was 2 weeks ago. How do you think that you're
Yeah.
an active user? What makes you an active user?
At least people do in the month. Last week I was a bit busy, but in some webinar.
Mustafa, this is what I mean.
Yeah, okay, okay, I
Sir,
understand
you
now.
told me that you are an active user, right? If you are in my class, if you are taking my coaching class, I will actually tell you what active user means. So
Okay,
on your profile, there is Ghulam Mustafa, go back. So you have done some branding, which is okay, but whether this branding is good or not, I won't talk about it. You have hardly any keywords, okay,
okay,
and I mean your about summary is something that people won't be able to read. I mean, I won't be able to read. Just it's short. It's just too much in it. It's just jumbled. Optimization means you have to fix everything. You have to fix
okay,
everything, the holistic view of your pic, and then you will. And strategy means what are your target, what is your target market, who you really want to target. And when you target it, how do you start building your network and connections? As I said, GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. If you have 30,000 connections and you have garbage in that connection, then those connections won't help you, right? In expanding. So LinkedIn gives you credit. It's a search engine, right? And you have somewhat technology interface also, as I can see. You have activated creator mode. Now, what is the point? What do you think creator mode would help you for? You have any idea?
Uh, I just read it, but I don't know much
So
about
this
it.
is what I mean. This is what I want to prove actually, is that everybody who's asking me to review the profile, your profile is a little bit better one. But still, if I put it on a scale of 1 to 10, you are probably around 3.
Oh,
So think about it. Now again, I'm just asking you because this will help other people understand also.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
How many checkpoints there are in one LinkedIn profile?
I
I
don't
mean,
know about.
no. So this is what I mean. There are 29 checkpoints. Okay.
Okay,
When you take your car for servicing to a dealership, they have a list of things that they would check to see if the car is performing well or not, right?
yeah,
LinkedIn has 29 checkpoints. I can guarantee people who are following me, I know it's going almost an hour. There are still people with me. Nobody would know how many checkpoints there are in a LinkedIn profile. What are most four areas that have got the highest weightage in that LinkedIn um, profile? Highest weightage.
uh, in word terms.
Okay, you're guessing. This is what I'm saying. So for me, I mean, I'm going back to the car thing. In the car, your engine has got the highest weightage.
Yeah,
And safety has the highest weightage, right? In your LinkedIn profile, of course, there are things that have got higher weightage, and there are things that have got lower weightage. So
I think that would be your pictures and your summary, and then your experience. How you
yeah,
write your
what has
experience.
got the highest weightage? Okay,
I
so
think
so this is
experience.
people do not use LinkedIn as a search engine. They try to experiment with it. The experiment does not work. So Mustafa, I'm really glad that you were able to come in and join the session. So thanks.
Yeah,
Not
thank you. It's
not
pleasure to be here.
everybody has got the courage. Believe me, not
The,
everybody has the courage to come in
I
and.
just came back home and I just want to be part of because I was a regular follower of you. Uh, Whatever you post, I liked it, and I didn't post for 2 weeks. The reason is, as you said, it's all about the content. You cannot post everything like on Facebook or
Yes,
you do on WhatsApp,
exactly. So the
Instagram.
second
So
second
that's
you
why I didn't put
establish
for
your
2 weeks.
content.
I wait if if I have something to post on LinkedIn, then I will post it. In the last 2 weeks, I didn't do anything.
Yes.
My company didn't do anything.
This is what I mean. So if you know how to curate content, you can actually post twice a week, thrice a
Yeah,
week, twice a day even. I've got clients who are posting twice a day because I coach them how to curate content. Now,
yeah.
this is what I mean. So the optimization process is a pretty holistic process. Uh, Samia Zafar is saying insightful. Now she is such an experienced person, and she is joining my course. Now, I mean, I would ask her, why is she joining my course? Why would she even needed to join my course? Because he really wants to expand her visibility on LinkedIn. The word is visibility, and all that you do on LinkedIn is visible. And if
Yeah,
you have shut down your profile, and if you have things that you don't really understand how to use, then there's a problem. Okay, Bilal wants to join in, and I can actually, because I use paid page. So you stay here, Mustafa, if you don't mind. Let me
sure,
see
sure.
if I could invite Bilal also. Bilal, if I could find you, I will try to send you an invite. if I can't, and this session, I did not want to run it for an hour, but it's gone for an hour already. Um, but again, my question to you, everybody who is with me, please tell me, what is your strategy? What do you want to do? Now that you know, okay, Bilal, I can find you. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to send you the invite right now, and I really enjoy, uh, and I see we have quite a few connections. So if you are looking, Sakina Mir has just sent me a message. So Bilal, I've sent you an invite. Okay. Sakina, I really like it. What you used is something that I produced as a banner, and you used it, but you were not able to use it properly. Okay, so I don't mind using it. It was there on my profile. You download, which is good, which is okay, but you have not used it properly. Okay, so and this is all I can say, that you haven't used it properly. Um, and you are an intern, and you're from Jammu Kashmir. Okay, you have very low visibility. You try to do a bit on to your about summary, which is good, but still it is not easy to read, and searchability is of course pretty low. And I don't know why you have activated follow button. um, I mean, with a small following, you should really have a connection button, and your picture is not appropriate according to LinkedIn. Okay, so this is what I could quickly tell you. Let's see if Bilal is with me now. What should we do? That's all right, Samia. We all make. I mean, I make all the mistakes all the time. So Bilal is with me. I'm going to add him onto. Hello, Bilal.
Hello. Hello, Hamad.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm fine. So now I have two people. Anybody want to join more? I can spend some time discussing it, and maybe in the next sessions I will straight away invite people to come and join me. Now, Bilal, what is your issue? What is your issue with LinkedIn?
Okay. I'm a paid. I help companies grow their ROAS using paid ads. That's my specialty. I use Google ads and Facebook ads. I'm
Okay.
not familiar with the LinkedIn thing. I
Hmm.
own a digital agency in I'm based in Karachi, and I
Okay.
want to grow in the US and the UK market. That's
Okay.
what my goal is.
Okay.
These days, I am optimizing my profile, and you can view my profile as well and highlight the key issues. What are the key issues?
I think issues are pretty simple. I've already told you what could be the issues. Issue number one is your visibility. If you're
Yeah,
not getting visibility, that's the biggest issue, right? Because people are not able to search you.
yeah.
And if I mean, the target market, but how to reach out to the target market is another issue. So
Okay,
uh, Adnan, I believe I've already reviewed your profile. So that's what it is. So the whole process is, you have an agency. If we don't target the demography, if we don't understand the demography, we have our limitations. Now
yeah.
LinkedIn has limitations. Now how many maximum connections can you have on LinkedIn
Per month or per week?
total?
I think around 5,000.
Okay. Now, so why I asked this question? I'm not putting you at a spot. I'm just helping other people to understand also. Uh, Khan Mukherjee, you want to join? Okay, I think Mustafa, if you are okay, uh, I'll drop you, and I can take Kanand. If I think I've
Sure,
already
sure, sure,
okay.
sure, sure,
So
sure.
you can leave the meeting now,
Thank you
and
so much, sir.
thank you
Thank you
very
so
much.
much.
But the
Thank
thing
you.
is,
Player.
you need to think what next. What next
Yeah,
is
sure.
really important from now. Okay.
Sure, sure. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you very much, Anand.
Bye.
So, Bilal, I'll get back to you because I'm actually juggling with so many things now.
Sure,
Uh,
sure.
Let me see if I could find Anand. Okay. So, in the meantime, while I'm doing that, Bilal, can you please tell me how are you actually optimizing it? What are you doing to optimize your profile?
Okay. Uh, I am searching on the like. I am trying to get the feel of it these
Hmm.
days. I have optimized my headline. I have optimized my cover picture. I am in the process to optimize my picture. These are the key attributes that you have to optimize for first. Then I'm into like summary and the description about me section and the 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 featured section that the I
Anand,
will
can you DM me, please? I can't find you. Okay, can you if you can DM me, I'll be happy to invite you. Yes, please go ahead.
Yes. Uh, these are the key attributes that I am optimizing for. Headline, the cover picture. I have searched it online and found out these are the key attributes that you have to optimize for. So I'm in this process right now.
Mm-hmm. Anand, you are not connected with me, so I cannot invite you. Unfortunately, if you send me an email, I'll be able to send you the invite. Okay. Omar, live is going on still. I have to edit. So the thing is that what lacks here
So
is the
visibility section.
strategy. Is the strategy.
Yeah.
The strategy is missing in this whole piece, and it cannot be like one piece at a time. It has to be a strategy, uh, which is yeah. Anand, I got you. Just click on this link, and I'll be able to get you there. And the strategy comes through a process. Like you
Yeah.
cannot become an MBA if you don't go to a university.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Obviously.
this is very simple. Rehan, you said I spent many hours on LinkedIn, search out the profile of many top voices of LinkedIn, first try to improve it. It does not happen that way. And I mean, I'm sorry to say, this is not the way it is. You so what you're doing, you're actually wasting your time, maybe. Yeah, you're wasting your time. Top voices. You know what top voices are? Some of the top voices do not have even 30,000 connections. LinkedIn has its own process of selecting those top voices. So don't look at top voices. Don't look um, at what we call like big influencers. Like you know what? How much share of bottom charges? Bilal, do you know share of bottom?
No, I don't know. I
Share of
follow Patrick Dang.
Share of bottom is one of the most popular amongst the maybe the top 20 influencers on LinkedIn. She
Okay.
charges She charges 1,500 US dollars to talk to you for 1 hour.
Okay.
Okay. Now this is what it is. Why people pay her? Think about it. Why people pay her? Rihan, I'm responding to your question. Why people? Because they get
Because
value. Because
obviously.
she has got millions of following. That is bringing value to her. In your case, if your following is low, if your visibility is low, people would not even pay you $100.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, so why I was giving this example is that these what we call influencers have become influencers, and like Ahmad Imam, he's an Australian influencer for originally from Egypt, and he's connected with me, and well, some of these influencers are very well connected with me. Although I'm from the influencer's point of view, I'm a very little influencer. I only have 37,000 following. So I
Oh,
mean, of this whole group, who has 37,000 following? I don't think anybody. The people that are following me. Okay. So the thing is that if I have reached to 37,000 following, there must be a reason. Okay.
yeah, there must
If
be strategy.
Okay, and there must be a reason also.
Yeah.
And I offer LinkedIn optimization and the coaching program, a package at 500 US dollar. People pay me. People pay me because there is a strategy behind it, right? They learn that strategy and they start implementing it. And
Yeah.
I close my program with maximum 12 to 14 people. I don't take more than 14 in a
Okay.
session. Okay. So what I wanted to say is that people learn and grow. There is no alternate to it. You can spend like years and years because LinkedIn's algorithm changes every 2 weeks. For how long can you
Obviously.
fight that algorithm? And you understand algorithm because you do this
Yeah.
thing every day, right?
Yes.
The best possible platform for people like you to engage and increase anybody basically who is looking for a job or trying to expand his or her network is LinkedIn. Because on LinkedIn you can connect with people directly. You're connected with me directly now. Okay,
Yes.
this is how it works. I think Kanal, are you joining? If you're joining, please join quickly because the session is already going on. My throat is almost dry now, and so the bottom line. Let's talk the bottom line, Bilal, and stay with me. And thanks for joining in. I hope you have got
Thank
some
you.
ideas.
Yeah.
What are the possibilities? I'm giving you the possibilities. Now, possibility one is you learn it yourself, and there is no book available. So, what would you learn from? You will watch videos, you will, and every video will tell you everything, things differently. Um, and then you're stuck. So some videos will say, okay, a picture like this would work. The other would say this picture like this would not work. Now, where will you put your strategy? Now, branding is a key thing. I mean, you are a marketing guy, you know, branding is everything. Uh,
Obviously, I would hire a guy who can do it for me and
right.
who has the right strategy and who has done it in the past. I would love
And
to do
who,
him with.
who can guide you to follow that strategy in future.
Yeah. Obviously.
Now, think about if you can get it done and you don't still have the strategy moving forward the way our previous friend had. You know, he says that he is active, but his last post was 2 weeks ago. Now, if you do not keep your account active, LinkedIn will mark you dormant, which means that once you start posting, then only you will be able to. All right. You will be able to use it. So that this is the plan. This is the plan that you have to have. Uh, I know everybody who has joined me today wanted to gain something, and I really helped you think through. You have one option. I said, learn yourself. You know, do A/B testing and everything that has to be done. It may
Okay.
work. It may not work. Uh, Use a coach, as you rightly said, Bilal. Use a coach. I mean, either join my coaching sessions, or there may be other coaches who will be able to, who actually will be able to coach. But remember, if a coach has following, if a coach knows how to add content, follow the content, the quality of the content and the engagement, then only decide whether you want to go with the coach. If
Obviously.
a coach doesn't post consistently, if the content is not powerful, if the coach is not getting engagement, that coach cannot coach you. Very simple.
Yeah.
Okay, if a coach has 3,000 following, then that coach is of no use. Okay, so these are some of the things that you really need to understand. um, and what I can actually suggest right now is that anybody in this group at this moment in time interested in taking his or her initiative forward on LinkedIn, you can actually talk to me very briefly. Bilal, I've already spoken to you, but if you want to join in the course, there is this possibility that you can join in the July course. The June course will start on Saturday, which is all full. And
Okay.
if you see my post, I did a post this morning, just to kind of, I always try to encourage people uh, by by boosting their profiles. So, for instance, I did this post this morning for this group, 12 people who are joining in the course, and you can see, well, 13 altogether. People from so many countries: Canada, from India, from Pakistan, from Saudi Arabia, and they're project managers, they're supply chain experts, they're doctors, accounting professionals, business transformation expert, executive coach. So they are joining the June course. So anybody who's interested in joining the course, you can actually look at, and I'll just quickly share the link for those who are interested. And if you need any further information, you can always email me. Anybody
Sure.
who's interested. I'm just quickly going to share the link. So that's okay. So I'm sharing the link in the comments, or anybody who is interested can look at the. I think this is the right one. LinkedIn course. Okay, no, there you go. And I will also add the same link in the chat that was there uh, with this event, and this could be the starting point for many of you um, who are not really into it, who are not really understanding what their potential could be, how the branding should be done, how content can be created so that you could target people, how network can be built to target people. So for all those people who are interested, this could be the starting point for them. And yeah, so Bilal, thank you very much for your time. And it
Okay,
is lovely. Yes,
I have one question for you
please, sir.
about regarding your course. Uh, do your course contain material about lead generation? How can we use LinkedIn to
Okay.
about to do perform the lead
Good evening,
generation
sir.
process?
Good
Hello,
evening,
sir.
Kanan. Thank you. Just wait a minute. Let me
Okay,
just
no problem.
respond to Bilal. Bilal, this course that you are doing at the moment, I mean the course that I have at the moment, it is purely for LinkedIn profile optimization,
Okay.
content curation, and network building. This is the basic thing that you need to know. Anybody needs to know. Now, going to B2B is a different ball game altogether. But if you don't
Okay.
have the foundation, if you don't have a piece of land, you cannot build a building. Okay. If you have a piece of land, if you don't put the foundation, you cannot build the building.
Okay.
B2B is far ahead, far ahead. If you don't have the
Okay.
foundation, if you don't have the shop, you cannot sell anything. If you have a
Okay.
shop, if you don't put anything into the shop, you cannot sell anything. Okay. So, so what I wanted to say is that it is not going to happen overnight. Nothing is going to happen overnight. You did not grow to this age overnight. It took you whatever 20, 25, 30 years to grow to this age. Okay, you get
Yeah.
going to the university. You do not pass your high school in 5 years. You pass your high school in 12 years, right? So
Yeah.
a process
Obviously.
has to be followed. If we don't follow the process, then nothing will happen. Okay, Bilal.
Okay.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. If
Thank
you
you.
want to
Thanks
stay,
for
you
your
stay.
time.
If you want to leave now, you can leave. And I've already shared the information. Let me talk to Anand, my friend. Anand, how are you?
Sure. Sure.
Yes, sir. I'm good. How are you, sir?
Thank you very much. I will probably be able to talk for another 5 minutes because it's I've
No
got
problem.
another call coming up. But yeah, ask your question. What do you want to ask?
The thing is, question that I have proposed my profile in the LinkedIn because I just wanted to switch over from my project division to the product division. Okay,
Okay.
so right now I am into the business development and sales profile, but I want to switch myself in product management profile. So
Okay.
for that, I am investing on myself by learning a sort of course on product management, how do it going ahead holistically, cognitive way. Is this the right way in my profile right now so that I can showcase myself using my current skill and my background industry demands?
So again, the thing is that so you can have multiple professions. This is not an issue. I've
Mm-hmm.
got a coach who is pivoted actually from her financial expertise into an insurance coach.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so again, this is the objective.
Okay.
So you have that objective. Now
Yes.
the bigger question is, how would you achieve that objective? So
So,
this is what it
yeah.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you are doing the courses or you're building your capabilities around that. But if you want to use LinkedIn as a pivoting platform to pivot you into a new career,
Mm-hmm.
then there's a different ball game altogether. So you have
Okay.
to really strategize yourself. You have to. I mean, I've been talking for an hour and a half on the subject now,
Yes.
and I've actually explained everything. I've given you the basic thought process as to
Mm-hmm.
where do you really want to move from this level to next level. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, how much fuel do you want to put in? I mean, if you put in like 5 liters in your car, you'll probably go 50 kilometers. If you
Yes.
put in 10,
I
10
understand.
liters, you'll go 100 kilometers. It's really
Right.
up to
Right,
you
sir.
where you want to go, what do you want to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and again, if you have time, if anybody has time and anybody can learn it themselves, learn it. If you don't, then you will be wasting your time. Then you need to take a course to be able to implement all those strategies effectively. As simple as that.
Okay. 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 Thank you. Thank you for this
All
suggestion.
right. So
All
thank you
right.
for joining in. It's a pleasure to see someone sitting that far.
Yeah.
And yeah, so please, yeah, stay connected. Anybody who
Yeah.
comments
Sure.
on my post, and this is
Mm-hmm.
again what I'm saying, I've got
Mm-hmm.
37,000 followers and
Mm-hmm.
27,000 connections. So if you put all
Yes, sir.
that,
I already already
okay.
seen you in
Now
LinkedIn.
think about it. If anybody comments on my post, I'm not talking
Mm-hmm.
about liking, comment on my post. Can you imagine the level of visibility in few days that person will get?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
LinkedIn gives credit to those people who comment on these. Naimullah, what do you want? You said you shared a link in the comment. I shared the link in the comment already. If you scroll
Yes.
down,
Yes. I got
you
it.
will find you have seen it. Naimullah, just scroll down, you will find. And in the chat also, the event chat, I've shared the
Mm-hmm.
link there also.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can DM me if you want anything further. The next
Definitely.
course is starting.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Mulla said 30,000 watt. 30,000 the maximum that you can get connections, right?
Sure, sir.
But you can
Definitely.
have as many followers as you want. Like Gary Vee has 4.5 million followers, for instance.
Right.
Um, and my friend Eric Sim is a great financial sector expert from Singapore. He has 2.3 million following. So yeah, we can grow at that level or close to that level only if we know what is our strategy and how much fuel are we putting in. If you're putting in real fuel, then we'll grow, as simple as that. So
Right,
with
sir.
that, if anybody is interested in joining the course, the next course is starting around
Mm-hmm.
mid of July.
Okay. Okay.
And I only take about 12 to 14 people at the most.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason is that I want to keep it close. I want to keep it small so that I could
Mm-hmm.
work with them on almost one-on-one basis, and they all
Right, sir.
work together too. And
Mm-hmm.
everybody who goes through my coaching program then becomes part of my LinkedIn mastermind group, free of cost.
Right.
You just
Right.
automatically become that group, and
Mm-hmm.
that group meets once in a month. I organize a Zoom call once in a month so that they can keep learning throughout the process,
Mm-hmm.
even after doing the course. So I don't leave my clients. I continue with my clients.
Right.
Anybody is interested, this is the time to register. Drop me, and it's like $175 for the whole 4 week program, and there's
Mm-hmm.
no fee for the mastermind group. Anybody interested in taking the next leap onto your LinkedIn, please go ahead. And you want to ask anything, Kanand?
Yes, sir. You have raised one question also about my profile. That is, my
Yes.
picture is not as per the policy of the LinkedIn. So, anything specifically that I have to put in picture, or professionally it should be okay.
Okay, your picture is distraction. If you see, it's total distraction. And the way I see you now, your picture is doesn't reflect the right Kanand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
In professional attire, in professional attire, if I put picture for the other
preferably
purpose,
yes, preferably yes, but a nice T-shirt is fine also. That's not the issue. Is the quality of the picture, the background, uh, and so many. This picture is
yes, I
taken
understand.
probably in an event. You have cropped it and put it there.
Yeah, I understand. I
Yes.
understand. Like a
Okay.
retail showroom, the gallery is not okay, but
Yeah.
I am promoting the high value
All
product.
right. Okay. So you know what I mean. Okay. So
Yes,
with
I
that,
understand, sir.
thank you very much, everyone, for joining in. It's almost an
Thank
hour
you,
and
sir.
a half, and I try to give you the real insights.
Mm-hmm.
Coaches do not do that. They usually have a 20-25 minute session. They don't review profiles. They don't give you the right input. So,
Right,
but
sir.
my style is that I really want to give people as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
It is up to all of you whether you want to take it further to the next level or not, which means a bit of investment into your future. All
Right,
right,
sir.
then.
Right,
Thank you very
right.
much, Anand, for joining in,
Thank
and
you, sir.
I wish you, a very good evening. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So with that, thank you very much for joining in. I really enjoyed the session because I could bring in more people. Next session, hopefully, I will announce in a week's time. And in the meantime, if anybody is interested in taking this whole journey next level, you can join my course. The course is so far open for July 15th. Around mid of July, I will start the course. It's a Saturday program or a Sunday program. So either on Saturday or Sunday, live Zoom coaching with this small group of 10, 12, 14 people at the most. And I work with them closely, help them build their profile and coach them how to do content, how to be active on LinkedIn, and how to generate that network that they don't have. And they all can then become part of my mastermind group, which is once in a month coaching free of cost. Thank you very much. And if you like the session, please hit the share button so that other people could reach. So this information reaches to other people who could then help themselves. Thank you very much, Mustafa, Tosi, Fatma. I'm sorry I don't have much time now. Mary for joining in. Kanan, thank you very much for joining in all the way from India. And I wish you all the best. And again, as I said, if you put in 5 liters, you will only go 10 kilometers. If you put 10 liters, you will probably go further. If you keep putting in fuel, then your car will continue. Thank you very much, and have a very good evening. Bye bye.